69 is okay.
Hello and welcome to yet another...
Hello
Yes.
and welcome
18.
to another Geek Camp podcast, number 18. Can you show that on your fingers? 18.
No,
It's like
what?
third-
We don't know how to count.
Three.
I think two
That's
people
not-
are enough.
Okay, so 18, everybody. So I am Claire. Joining me, Mac and Tag, Big Brother.
Yeah, but we
Here with
actually
us today,
did switch with the roles
okay.
because you should be Perp,
Okay,
the leader, and I am the hipstery one. Look at me, I'm fancy
You're
today.
the classy one and you're the hipstery one.
Yeah,
There we
the
go.
glasses.
So let's get going.
Yeah, well, first of all, I would like to say that we are in full anarchy mode over here without our leader. I'm drinking
Yes,
whiskey
yeah,
and we don't care.
And I'm wearing a different band t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm taking over.
That's weird. That's gonna be weird. So we have some topics today to discuss. What we will start with.
Okay, so let's start with you.
Okay, so guys, have you heard that Paradox Interactive, the developers of Magicka, of Pillars of Eternity, they have actually bought rights to White Wolf. For those at home that don't know,
White Wolf.
they are the publishers of a pen and paper RPG series called World of Darkness. It includes vampire themes, some werewolf themes, magic themes. And these guys from Paradox Interactive, they're actually trying to get in on the board game scene.
So, will there be a Magicka board game?
Most probably. They have a poll on their site suggesting and asking people for suggestions.
You
Which
know?
of our franchises would you like to see?
Knights of Pen and Paper.
Yes, exactly. This is what I was thinking about because they have the legit pen and paper game, the Knights of Pen and Paper, 1 and 2. This is an awesome iOS game. They're for mobiles, but they did release it for the PC.
Yeah.
It's a very fourth wall breaking game because you actually sit near the table.
Barber
Yeah.
Paladin.
Yeah. And you just cosplay your characters.
Oh, yeah.
And you have the dungeon master telling the story in voices.
Yeah, it's just you're like the game interface is like you're sitting at the table and there's the game master sitting also saying stuff.
And he says the text from the characters that you encounter or bosses, etc. So this is so funny. And the next thing is that you can change tables, change the game master. You can make Yoda game master you.
And
even.
it changes stats. It changes stats of the game.
It's very
I
funny.
actually thought it's a PC game.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
it
saw
was
it on
released.
YouTube.
It was released first on iOS.
It's cool.
Yeah, very
Nice.
fun.
It's I
So-
can imagine
pretty
playing
cool,
that.
pretty cool.
I can see a lot of games that they will benefit from that because Paradox did release another mobile game for Magicka too.
Magicka 2.
No,
Magicka 2.
Yeah,
Which game are you talking about?
It was a small game. I don't remember the name, but it was just in Magicka. You play as these mages, and it was sort of a side scroller,
I remember
brawler
that. I
of
remember
sorts,
that.
just like old Teenage Ninja
And
Turtles
you
stuff.
have the elements.
Yeah.
You know what
And you
will
can
be
combine.
weird? A Magicka board game where you have to combine spells without it being awkward.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like
It's like in that game about wizards and battling at mouth.
Oh, yeah. The one that we did play a lot.
Rule kill.
Yeah. At the Mountain of Testicle or something.
Testicle.
Yeah.
Tentacle.
Tentacle.
Testicle.
Mountain of Testicles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is this sort of game. There are a lot of puns of these sorts, so all the cards.
And
Yeah, but it
sausages.
was a fun game, and you could combine stuff there, and I can see, well, actually,
Some game mechanics.
yeah,
Actually working.
and I think Magicka is a very laid back, funny game that could benefit from that.
I love Magicka.
Yeah, that's an awesome.
That
We should
fruit
co-op
humor,
that. We should
that
co-op
fruit
that.
humor.
Yeah.
With sausages and everything.
And Vlad they're not vampire guy.
Not a vampire.
Totally.
Not a
Totally
vampire.
not a
Not a
vampire.
vampire. You seen that trailer with the Game of Thrones intro?
Yes.
Not a vampire. Not a vampire. Not a vampire.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was just a funny trailer.
Yeah.
Well, Paradox is that way. They do release a lot of games. They are kind of buggy.
And they're silly.
Yeah, they're very silly, and I think that if they will keep on making silly tabletops, just like the Mage Arena game tabletop, I think it will benefit from that because I like funny games.
Epic Spell Wars of
Everybody
Dragon
loves
Mages
funny
at,
games.
at Mountains Skull Dagger.
I think, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and well, will they make something new from none of their franchises, or they?
I think if they bought White Wolf, it will be just a great waste not to
But maybe
make
they will-
some board games or maybe some games
maybe
based
they
on.
will continue
Games
White
based on
Wolf's
games.
franchise.
Maybe
more
we'll get
Paradox.
a second
And get
installation
add more sausages
of Vampires the Masquerade.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. White Wolf are the guys who like thought up
Yeah.
the whole
The
thing.
system, and then people to this day do play by this system, and then there are a lot of fans of the Masquerade
So
series.
basically, a lot of potential with this news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm definitely in with this crude humor of Paradox guys. They're very funny.
They're great.
So, Mac, do you have anything interesting to share with the class?
Yes,
Look at
I
him
do.
smiling.
So basically, you all know I'm a Nintendo guy, and I really love what Nintendo does, and I own the Wii U, and I still think that it is
The only copy in Latvia.
It's not the only copy.
It's
It's not the only one.
the only one we know.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's more likely. And I watched their latest Nintendo Direct. So basically, the Nintendo did change their social media a bit. Now, every 2 to 3 months, they release a sort of small E3 presentation for all their new releases, upcoming releases, trailers,
what
new
I thought
stuff,
of?
indies.
You know what I thought of?
Yep.
I don't know how it is related, but remember those Lego magazines?
Yeah.
You open them, there's old stuff, new Lego. So I thought of that.
Well, basically, yeah. So they have Reggie just spitting out their releases, their updates, free DLCs. They did talk about Splatoons, and they said that they will support with non-stop content like that did for over a year until
More than a year.
January, until fucking January. To this day, they did release a huge amount of new stuff like cosmetics, like weapons, like maps, new modes, 3 new modes. Come on, guys, yeah, etc.
Completely new modes.
Yeah.
Not seen
Just
before.
from the scratch, and they are unique.
Any Mario in Splatoon?
No, even not a costume. That's very bad because
That's
they
weird.
Well, they have
How?
a separate studio for Splatoon, and they are all
They're not friends with
just
Mario.
just different guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they didn't fuse with some Mario studios, and they didn't get any inspirations. Yeah, and unfortunately, you can only use the amiibos only specifically for Splatoon. You cannot just put a Mario amiibo
or
and
Bowser.
have some bonus for
Bowser.
that. Yeah.
Too bad.
A lot to come. In
You're a big
addition,
fan of amiibos, I can see. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm all about
Amiibos.
stuff, all about small stuff, plastic
yeah.
people on my shelf.
well, I definitely am. And one of the releases of this Nintendo Direct was Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD remake, and damn, the one emo Zelda game when you can turn into a Twilight Wolf, etc. Yeah,
I haven't played it.
damn it,
Played
guys.
any Zelda game ever.
Man, you're bad. But still, yeah.
Yeah.
Just specifically for this reason, a lot of people, the original game was released far back from the GameCube, etc. So people just don't know about that, and that's why these HD remakes do make sense.
So
and this is
finally-
one of the greatest.
So
games.
finally, people like us might get into it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Better graphics
And
and all.
this is
Speaking of HD remakes, a little trail off. Did you hear that Quantic Dreams is actually planning on making a HD re-release of Heavy Rain for PS4?
really
Yeah.
about time.
That's cool.
Really,
Why not?
It is a great game, and I would really appreciate playing it up-res graphics, etc. Because, well, the game, damn, it is legit.
Yeah. It's
We
good.
did discuss it yesterday about the Fahrenheit, about the Beyond Two Souls, and all the other games, new upcoming games similar to the genre, like Until Dawn.
Until
Yeah, and
Dawn
you know
and
that
the-
tech demo that they had for Beyond Two Souls
Strange World.
about the
Strange
the
World.
girl robot of disassembling it. They are actually following up upon that and planning on releasing a game.
Really,
Yep.
really.
Yep.
Because this is
Girl robot?
the girl, the actress, the page girl from the
What?
Ellen Page,
Oh.
an actress who was the main protagonist in Beyond Two Souls.
Actually, no.
It
No.
was in Karen.
wasn't?
It was,
She was Karen?
yes, it
What?
was Karen.
I think it was a
I shit
different.
you not, guys.
Who's Karen?
Okay, dude.
Who's
First
Karen?
time in like history of Geek Scout podcast, I'm like betting
Okay, let's
a
bet.
burger
Let's bet.
that
Let's bet.
it's not Ellen Page, it's a different
Will,
actress.
Okay.
I don't
Will I get
remember
a
the name.
burger?
She's a lot thinner and she.
will I
think
get a
was-
burger?
She's less gay.
If we are
Will I
both
get a
wrong,
burger?
for some reason.
Yeah, Eclair, you win.
Yes, I will get
yeah.
a burger.
Okay, okay.
sure.
For a burger, or for a
yeah.
burger. Okay,
Can
yeah.
both of you be wrong if there's only yes
Karen,
and
you
no?
will get a burger. Don't worry.
So yeah, Karen will be a gay.
Okay, okay. I really enjoyed this proof of concept and graphics. Yeah, and I really would I was thinking that it was a legit game, not just some sort of test of graphics. Yeah, and I was really
idea.
disappointed that they said that it's just a proof. We may release, we may not, but this great news. I really appreciate that. On the Nintendo news.
Yes.
Back to
Basically,
Nintendo.
I am very in love with all the Zelda franchise, and in addition, yeah. So the Twilight Princess will have a bundle with the Twilight Wolf Link, with the little
Amiibo?
Twilight, amiibo,
Yeah. Look at
box.
his happy face. He's so happy about
She's
it.
never gonna get it.
This spring, I will have no damn money. Overwatch is releasing.
Yes.
I'm buying the full the collector's edition,
And
the
there's gonna
collector's
be a
edition
statue as well.
from Zelda, etc. Damn, I am broke. I'm already feeling like I'm broke.
You need to save up to buy a shelf for all the amiibos.
I have enough
and
shelves.
statues.
I need to fill them up.
Oh,
Yeah. So on other news, they did release some new footage from Zelda U, a game that they proved that they will release it in 2016 because they did. Well, this is sort of a like Persona, new game Persona. Yeah. So they just. First of all, they promised us on the release of Wii U 3-4 years ago. Then they said 2013.
so it's been delayed and delayed and delayed until
2014,
now.
15, 16, they said, guys,
Yeah.
we already finished. Just wait for half a year.
Hey guys, you know, we actually finished it. Just saying.
Yeah, so I'm very impressed with the visuals. I do think that it is one of the most visual stunning games that will come to Wii U. And I am really, it's not super HD graphics, etc. But it is legit enough for a Zelda game, and it looks very cool, very cool. Yeah, and an open world, guys, a Zelda game with open world. That's
Like Skyward Sword
sort of,
was
yeah,
open
yeah.
enough.
It's
With
enough,
lots
but
of violence.
yeah. It will be not an island, but it will be a whole world, but it will be an open one. By the way, speaking of Nintendo releases about open worlds, Xenoblade Chronicles X is going our way.
Xenoblade.
Yeah, a very legit game. Fans will damn like it. It will
What about
be,
newcomers?
yeah, it's just sort of a standalone thing, so you can jump in if you want to. It's not a problem. It's an open world game, a very huge one. There were comparisons online on YouTube, between Skyrim and Xenoblade Chronicles X, and it seems that Xenoblade Chronicles is sort of bigger.
Well, Skyrim, it's been how many years now?
Yeah, sure. But
Yeah.
for a Wii U, that's a feat. Yeah, feat of strength. A legit mecha game with the Western style of open worldness, yet a very Japanese style battle mechanics. Yeah, and it's just a very good mix, I think. Yeah, and it will be released in December very soon. And another thing that was announced during the Nintendo Direct was the special virtual console releases for 2 new games from DS.
So basically, old games.
Yeah, old games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just play it on your handheld. It was the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I did play until 2 o'clock today. Yeah, so everything announced. There was a lot of Zelda stuff, and everything was great. I am very hyped about, and I think Nintendo doing a great job on just promoting,
delivering content.
Yeah, and they are going to mobile, so they need that social media. Well, let's stop about Nintendo. I think you have something to say, Claire. Some special.
It's a controversial topic, but
about
it is
AAA
really
game.
About
my
a
God.
AAA game which disappointed many people, but many people were happy with it, or are happy with it rather. It's
Tell
the
it.
Fallout 4.
Yeah. So, did you fall out of Fallout? Fallout?
I've fallen out of Fallout because I'm afraid now, sort of, for the franchise.
Of what? Death Claws?
No, Death Claw's not scary. You get power armor like right away. You get in the game, you get power armor.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That's weird.
That's
That's too much. Too much.
Yeah, it's like they don't hide anything.
Oh.
You just get into the game. You're like, you have this, that, go with it.
You get the
Just play.
end game content in the beginning.
Yeah, you just
Well,
start with it.
you cannot build the village from get-go, do you?
It's about 2 hours.
Okay.
From the beginning. And well, the other one funny thing, which is cool, which like is sort of new to the franchise, that they use power armor basically not to fight, but to build.
Oh.
Which is sort of a neat idea.
Well, it is a legit idea.
Yeah,
Because it's logical.
yeah. But weird thing is like the setting itself, I'd say, because if we're looking at Fallout 3, like it's wasteland. No questions asked.
Yep.
New Vegas, about 100 years past. There's some civilization, there are fractions, like legit things. People are building up on what was lost. In Fallout 4, 200 years have passed since the beginning of it all. It's a wasteland again, or sort of still.
So it's sort of a dissonance over here. The disco biscuit.
It's sort of this. Yes, indeed. Like, why people would build up by that point? Why are there still trashed houses, trashed cars, trashed everything?
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Nobody's building.
And what do you think about the systems, the gaming systems themselves, and the gameplay?
Degraded.
Did they change from Fallout 3 or New Vegas because
They degraded. They degraded.
Really?
It's more of a shooter now, rather than a.
That's more strategical one, yeah.
Yeah, they say like it's an RPG shooter, sort of more maybe like Borderlandy.
No,
RPG
Borderlands,
shooter.
it's loot sorting simulator.
It's the loot one.
You can pick up basically a fork from a table in this game and scrap it and turn it
Well,
into
you could do it in
great.
Fallout 3, you could do it in Skyrim, you can even do it in Morrowind.
Yeah.
So
Bethesda the
basically, that's
game.
Bethesda for you.
Yeah.
And
Bethesda the
not
game.
New Vegas, because come on, you talk to a guy, you have 4 dialogue options at a time. 4. Your charisma.
What if you...
Your charisma is just a dice roll. It like improves the success of the option you choose.
Well, that was in the previous games.
But it gave you
Also-
more options to begin with.
Your intelligence gave you more options.
Here it doesn't. You have 4
Fuck.
options. You can say
Okay, so
yes.
it's
You can say
just like
tell me
that,
more.
that
Yeah.
joke from internet. The next one game will have 2 options: a smiley face and a growly face.
That's more like that's probably what's gonna happen.
Oh no. Facebook will buy Fallout franchise and Bethesda, and they will have thumbs up and thumbs down.
Yeah. Ways to react.
Wasteland Facebook. That's cool. In general, from all the Fallout shooters games, I'm not talking about first and second one. Which one?
New Vegas, obviously. New Vegas.
Obviously, New Vegas.
Yeah.
So basically, this is kind of weird.
You know what's funny? Because New Vegas is not made by Bethesda.
Yeah. That is why. So it's not made by Bethesda. It's not a main timeline franchise from the numbered game releases, and it's sort of a side questy-ish stuff. And it's still the best game for the franchise. That's weird.
Why New Vegas happened, basically, the game.
Tell me.
It was planned as a DLC for Fallout 3, and it is developed by Obsidian, the guys who made the original game. And they were like, "We're making a DLC, but why? Let's give it everything we can. Let's show them what we're made of." And
they'll give us the franchise back.
Yeah. So they made a lot of content, and the dudes looked at it like, you know what? Make a game. It's not a DLC anymore. Make a legit game. That's what they did.
Yeah, and it is a legit game. Yeah, yes. So I think the fathers of franchise know the franchise the best. Yes. That's why.
And the legit game is maybe something like rude to say. It is a true Fallout game. Yes.
I'm still in two thoughts about why did the franchise change that much from the first and the second, etc. But I think we'll just reserve it for another time.
Judging by the four what to say options and the way they're located here, and here. It's for the consoles.
Okay.
Console.
Yeah. So I think that's all that we did want to discuss today.
So we discussed the border games being made by the
Paradoxical board games.
Yeah. We discussed the social element of the Nintendo.
Yeah, and all their new releases upcoming.
Yep.
And we did talk about Fallout 4, and I think
it would take a lot more time, so we'll stop to Fallout 4.
We will look into that more deeply, maybe
when the mods come out.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And when the bugs will be fixed, because it's Bethesda for you. Come on.
By the way, you not only get the power armor, you kill the Deathclaw.
That's weird. Yep. Yeah, so I think we'll wrap up over here. Just take out the fire and.
That was a spoiler. What? Spoiled something.
Don't.
So we better wrap up before we spoil the whole plot.
Yeah.
See you next time on the next
podcast.
Yeah.